The next day, we traveled to another part of San Antonio, to a gun range to let off a few rounds. The guard Jashim, with his military background, shows us how to safely and properly handle firearms.
Peace to the guards. I'm the guard J7. Right now we at the gun range. Right now we working with some 9mm right now, but we gonna take y'all and work with some bigger things in a little bit. But we gonna get funky. Let's ride. When you go to shoot, right? Watch my shoulders. Take a step back real quick. Watch my shoulders. I'm gonna roll my shoulders to the front and put them out in front of me like this, right? But I'm gonna have the gun in my hand, so I'm gonna hold it like this. But you wanna roll your shoulders to get the strength. See, right here. Right. You wanna flex that so you can be able to hold that with the muscles that you got. Feel me? So you're gonna roll your arms like that, like that.
Alright, go ahead and demonstrate a little.
Alright, cool. We get some more 380 ammo. Just give me like 5 shots in there. So give me like 3 more. Give me like 3 more shots in there.
Peace to the God, Mecca, yeah. We out here in Texas, man, doing our thing. Out here with the God, Lord Jamel, with his fruit. Yo, man, we just living, loving, doing the things that we supposed to do that we should have been doing all along, man. Peace to the gods.
Peace.
Yep. And you never want to put your finger inside the trigger unless you're ready to shoot.
An echo of what Allah Prince Shah Devon said back in Atlanta in 2019.
Whatever weapon we use, we never put our finger on it until we're about to destroy something. Never put your finger on the trigger until you are literally getting ready to destroy something. So, for instance, with this weapon right here, I always hold it down, I always hold it away from someone, and my finger is not on the trigger at any time. The way my grip is, I keep this part up as high as possible, my thumb here, and I ride my thumb.
Gun safety is extremely important. Knowing how to handle a firearm properly will prevent waste. From a waste of ammunition to a waste of life. I was taught to always handle with care.
There you go. There you go, God. That was a motherfucking bullseye, God. There you go. That's still good. He dead. There you go. Another one. That's right in the center, God. Come on. It really takes more skill to work with these smaller handguns than it does to work with a full size.
You said it take more skill to work with a smaller handgun?
To work with the smaller ones, because this shit is unbalanced. Look at that. You got way more material up here than you got down here. So if this was a V, that V is unbalanced. You feel me?
Right.
So now you automatically got this happening if you're not skilled.
Okay.
Right? So come over here, we're gonna go to the full size.
So you gotta really focus on that wrist, huh?
That wrist, yeah. So now we got a full size. That's more like a V, right?
Yeah.
A lot more.
That's way heavy, you know what I'm saying?
Way heavier. But heavier is good because you don't gotta focus so much on the wrist action. You could actually focus on different aspects of shooting at that point. So with this, do the same thing. I'm gonna put it on stage.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit take way more and training than I assume. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why,
like, more responsible. Like,
that's why people who don't supposed to get shot in the hood get shot, because people think they could just pick this up and go to work. You can't just pick up a jackhammer and go to work.
Right.
You gotta know what you're doing. People in the street, they think they can pick this up and get to shooting and fuck around and shoot a little kid or, you know, what have you, old lady, irresponsibility. They don't know what they're doing. You shouldn't play with these if you don't know what you're doing. This is a tool. This is a real tool. First of all, another thing I might have missed earlier. Whenever you pick up a gun, you want to make sure it's okay. Then you want to cock it, make sure ain't no rounds in there. Stick your finger in here, make sure there ain't nothing jammed in there. Check it again, and you want to check down in the barrel. So, see that in there? You want to look down in there, because if it's a round in there, it's all safe. But if it's a round in there, you'll see it.
Okay.
You'll see it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You can see that gold. So a lot of times what we do is we'll press check it. We'll make sure it's around in there. We'll pull it back right here and look just to make sure we can see some gold or some brass. And then we'll tap it. I'll let you load it. Now this gun right here is ambidextrous. So no matter what hand you roll with, this gun gonna work for you. The mag release is right here. You can mag release this gun on both sides with both hands. You can do it with your thumb on this hand, or you can do it with your thumb on this hand. Same thing with the safety. You can drop it on this hand, or you can drop it on this hand. Yep, it's on safety now. If you see the red, whoever's dead. Red is dead.
Red is dead.
Red is dead.
We ain't shooting up a cardboard, man.
Get that sight picture. Yep. Yep. I filled them up in there. Go ahead. There you go. No rapid fire, Lord. Okay. No rapid fire.
Yeah, I was told that too.
Yeah. And I just did that bottom circle.
Like, your shit don't move at all.
You seen that bottom circle? I just lit the bottom circle up. That bottom circle right here on the right hand side.
Five.
All them ones in the white I just did. That's 5 shots. If you notice, out of those 5 shots, I put 3 of them right inside of each other. I put 3 of them right inside of each other. We call that Robin Hood. You remember Robin Hood? How Robin Hood used to be able to take an arrow and put it inside of another arrow? We call that Robin Hood. You can take 3 shots. You take out of a 5-shot magazine, you should be able to take 3 of them shots and put them all inside of each other. If you look at that target, hold on, bring it back to me so you can see it. I put 3 of them inside of each other.
Crazy.
This the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first one I got right there. The second one right there. The third one I put because I was in the middle of a breath. The 4th one I put back in there. The 5th one I breathed again and I pulled it again.
My 1, 2, 3, 4 at the top. 1 to the other.
Huh?
This is my 1, 2, 3, 4 from one to the other. So I did this one first, then that one, then that one, then that one.
Just going back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for this one next. Yeah, so smaller subcompact guns, because of how small they are, it's a little bit harder for new beginners to shoot. A lot of times, full-size guns, people are scared of them. The weight on a full-size gun is gonna help you out more than having a subcompact gun as a new shooter.
I'm a big dude.
That don't matter.
So the more massive I am,
Look, he say that now, right? But when we pull out that sniper rifle, he ain't gonna say that no more.
that's because you see how many shells are on that shit.
But it's more technique than it is
Then I need to hold it with 2 hands.
strength, right? It seems like it's more technique, like it's more alignment
It's more
than it
technique.
is
It's more technique.
raw strength. You know
Man,
what I mean?
look, I just came from the gun range with a little kid, right? He's about 7 or 8 years old, 7 years old. Granted, he was shooting a 22 long pistol, but he was shooting a full-size 22 long pistol, and he was hitting it every time, constantly, every time. It's not about the muscle. It's not about the muscle. It's about the technique.
30 minutes.
30 minutes left? We need to go to rifle range. A lot of times I go somewhere and they end up giving me a Glock. And Glocks are predominantly for right-handed people. So
You're left-handed.
I'm left-handed.
Oh, okay.
I'm left-handed. So I just had to adjust. I learned how to shoot a Glock with my left hand, but then I was like, you know what? Let me try it with my right hand. So I kind of got proficient with shooting it with the right hand too. Let's go get some of these.
And they train you on the one arm action?
Nah, I actually learned the one arm action from Pacific West Academy from a guy named Tomer, from the Israeli shin bat leader. Yeah. Learned it from him.
Yeah, man, I need my hollows, man.
You know, I ain't wasting no ammo.
Yeah,
Not no
yeah.
good ammo.
I need
The ammo
my
that we
hollows.
shot right here. This is ammo for gun range.
I couldn't see. Where did I hit?
Like shotgun, huh?
Where was it?
You shoot at this target right here.
Okay. So I was hit. I got within.
Yeah. Nobody really hit outside of it. I think Lil Jamel did this right here when he was.
I was shooting
when he was
between.
shooting
I was
one
shooting
hand.
between the two.
Shooting
So all of those was
okay,
mine.
so
Yeah.
we got within the. Okay.
You're supposed to do that on the line too.
Huh?
Do that on the line next time. Don't do that back here. That's not gun safe. Do that on the line. You ain't supposed to mess with nothing back here.
I carried them out by the trigger guard.
Yeah, I got you, but ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Right.
You see why? You see he got a gun for a reason.
Yeah.
And a walkie-talkie for a reason. Because if you act stupid out here, he'll shoot you.
No doubt.
That's his job though. Because he's here to protect everybody.
Right.
Me, you, himself, everybody.
If Mega did this.